as requested, I'm here for a video for you guys. This is like one of the most requested videos that we get, is just Halloween in general. It's people's favorite. They even do a throwback where they put like Lavender Town back in the music, like in game. So it's pretty cool to toss back if anybody actually played the old Game Boy games. But there's a couple of things that we do that I think are common knowledge, but it's kind of collective wisdom. It's best if we kind of share it, go over it, because we're still learning stuff. It's just part of the game. It develops. But I had a couple of really strong points that I wanted to get to that I think will definitely give you an advantage, and you'll notice a lot in your account. So without further ado, I'm going to be covering the first part of this Seasons of Delight, the Halloween event, the first part of it. Okay, so the event goes from October 20th, 10 a.m. to the 27th at 8 p.m. That's the first half of the event. Our bonuses are going to be double catch candy, double hatch candy, double transfer candy. That's massive. That doesn't come often. You can just hoard all your stuff and then transfer it after you've done all these trades and re-rolls with all the stuff that's out. They did get new avatar items and costumes in the shop. I had already mentioned the new music from Lavender Town, and there is new artwork as far as a lot of the costumes of Pokemon are in, but also the game itself will have stuff. I would like to point out that a lot of the stuff that's in this event is stuff that's basically going to be PvP, like your Great Leagues, your Ultra League. Not very much is going to touch your Master League at all with any of this. Now, this is a good time to get a lot of this stuff that still gives you meta-relevant Pokemon if you're playing PvP, because you actually want bad stats. A lot of people don't know this, but outside of Master League, the other two leagues, you actually have the specific stats that you want, and it's usually really low stats that are hard to get if you're trading with a friend. I don't really want to get into it or explain why. It's a whole big math thing, and it's a lot. Speaking of math, I've also crunched some numbers down for people because they said they were interested in, what are the odds for a lot of this stuff for shinies. So your common stuff that's going to be spawning, Zubats, Ghastlies, Spinnerax, Driftlooms, Murkrow, Mischievous, all this stuff, that's 1 in 500 all day. 1 in 500, those are your odds. Now you get other stuff. The two new ones that'll be introduced from this event is going to be your Mask and Noibat, and Noibat I believe is 1 in 64, and also Absol will be 1 in 64. So that'll help. If you guys are hatch eggs. Like I said, I wouldn't suggest it because you want bad IVs, and it's really not worth it. But what is worth it is the dollar research that they have in the shop. It offers you 8 of each Yamask check, because there's a Galarian form and a regular form. It offers you 8 shiny checks of each one, and I'm pretty sure that's all it gives specifically. Now in raids, I'm not going to cover the lower raids. We're getting back the altered Giratina, which, heads up, this is the bad Giratina. She's getting a new moveset, which makes her better. But when the good Giratina gets another moveset, it'll be the best. So I don't even know if it's really worth building, truthfully. But that'll be in 5 stars. And for our Mega Raid, it's going to be Mega Bayonet. That's also going to be 1 in 64 on shiny. That's going to be the new Mega that we're having access to. It doesn't really shake up the meta. You still want to kind of also, really even as far as buddies, it's not going to interest people. You want to make sure that you have your buddies out and equipped, because it affects the level of the bonuses that you get from your buddy. And if it's Mega, you're getting candies plus the event. I mean, you just stack up stuff like this. You see what I'm saying? So from the basic version of your buddy, you get +1 candy. At the medium level, you get +1 candy, 50 extra catch XP, and then a 10% chance at XLs. But obviously the last stage of the buddy, which that's why I'm saying go with Gengar, it also offers you options. Instead of just catching ghost types and only applying to ghost types, because it's poison, you're still able to pick up things like Zubat, Spinnerack, all these other things that are spawning that are poison type, and still get the bonuses off of that. So that's the kind of stuff that I'm talking about. A lot of people would just go straight to ghost. Well, okay, but you need one with a poison type, because that's the other half of the event that's spawning. I got sidetracked, but the last stage of this is at max stage is +2 candies, 100 XP per catch, and a 25% chance at an XL on top of the event XL also. So if you guys are picking up on all of these tricks, you can start to kind of stack these effects, and it really makes a difference in your gameplay. If you do 4 or 5 of these, now all of a sudden it's not like you don't get the results of one gameplay, you get like 3 persons worth of gameplay because you've stacked these effects to be more abused. Like I said, I wouldn't focus on anything as far as egg hatches or incubators because the boxes are trash. It is it's insult to injury. What they were last year in comparison to what they are now is insult to injury. I don't know why they would do that. This is one of the biggest events and one of their best money makers, and I wouldn't suggest a single box. Like, there's not even a good one. Anyway. Let's go back to where we're going, back to our topic. And also, as far as that buddy walking and candies and stuff, that's if you're above level 31. You know, if you're not, it doesn't work like that. Same way it's for IVs. You have to be above level 31 to have the same IVs as everybody else. So like if 100 pops and you're below level 31, it's not going to be 100% for you, but everybody else it will be. So you really need to get to that 31 mark. It's the most important level in gameplay. So that's how I've always felt. And then let's go to we already talked about the moveset. It's pretty trash. Field research was this, like I said, 8 and 8 your mask, so that's pretty decent. And there's other field researches that are going to be part of the event that aren't paid research that are still give out your mask. Also, it's kind of like a little side thing. I like to mention it because just for people who do look for them. Ghastly and Spinnerack will be possible to be ditto. So that's something that you can be looking out for if you're, hunting those, but for any chance for your medals, whatever it is. Phantup, yeah, he's used pretty heavily, and he's out here, and he's really important because this is one of the only times that you can get him during the year. He has to be a part of the event, it has to pertain to it, and even then it's still a rare spawn. These things Phantups are going to be everywhere, and they're used in not only just the Great League, but Ultra League as well for PvP. So it's a good idea to pick up, just catch as many as you can, Pineapple everything. That reminds me of the next point, but Pineapple everything on candies because we also have the event, so you're stacking it multiple times now. But you can also get a bunch of these trash ones, and who knows if you get, you might get the IVs you need that are supposed to be trash. That being said, I'd like to address another thing. I'm very big on math. I don't know if you guys have noticed. I like odds. They give me a lot of insight and information. That being said, what we were talking about earlier about the Pineapps. Pineapps obviously just times 2 your candy, but silver Pineapps, it's 2.344, I believe, because you can't do 3.3. 2.344 is that's a big jump when we're already trying to do a lot of the stuff a lot of the candy that we're already stacking with these benefits. So you definitely want to keep that in mind. And then past that, just really have fun. This event is one of the most thematic. It's one of the most fun. It reminds me of when I used to play the game as a kid. Just please be safe. Make sure you guys always have, something on you to protect your family, because it's the most important thing, and that's why we do what we're doing, is for our families. So hope you guys enjoy. I made a promise to start making some more videos and get some of this information out to the public, 'cause I think it does change people's play styles. I hope you guys enjoy it and look forward to the second part to this series. Like I said, this will go until the 20th at 10 until the 27th at 8 p.m. So I hope to see you out here. Catch everything, and good luck on your shinies. Comment below. I would love to see what, if any of this stuff helps you guys, or if there's any other feedback that you might be interested or had questions about. I love teaching people. I just want everybody to have a good time. So with that, have a great holiday and spend time with your family. If you don't have family, spend time with your friends. So everybody be good to each other, and we'll see you later.